We start tonight with continuing coverage of that mass shooting in Stockton. It has now been 6 days since the deadly shooting at a 2-year-old's birthday party. 4 people were killed and 13 hurt. 3 of those killed were sadly children.
Tomorrow will mark 1 week since that tragic day, and right now there's still no arrests and not even a clear description or information on potential suspects or a motive. ABC 10's Gabriel Porras has been reporting on this shooting since the day it happened. He's live now at the scene in Stockton.
And it's now turned into a growing memorial. Gabriel, how is the community reacting as we head into the first weekend since this tragedy?
Well, the community is still reeling from this mass shooting, and on the law enforcement side, the attention is on finding the shooter or shooters who, as you heard, targeted a toddler's birthday party and killed kids.
As a community begins to heal, this group gathered to cleanse.
We did the traditional Native American cleansing. We smudged and cleansed the area where the horrible act that took place.
Inside this banquet hall on Lucile Avenue Saturday, gunfire into the birthday party for a 2-year-old. 13 people were hurt and 4 people were killed, 3 of them children.
Children deserve better. These children deserve to be protected.
The shooter or shooters are still on the loose. Investigators believe this was a targeted attack. 2 people who attended the party were arrested this week on parole violations, and California Department of Corrections and Rehabilitation says they're alleged gang members. However, the San Joaquin County Sheriff's Office has not confirmed the shooting was gang-related or provided a motive.
The first night that this happened and I was at home, and every little noise I was hearing, it was kind of a... knowing that those guys were still out there, it was just kind of nerve-wracking a little bit for me.
That's basically what our concern is, our safety, making sure our families are safe.
The Sheriff's Office told me Friday safety is its priority too, that every division is now being tasked with some part of the investigation, and that going into the first weekend since the mass shooting, their teams in the field are ready to respond to any incidents, including ones that could be related.
We need help. We need the cooperation of all law enforcement, the sheriff, the police, FBI, and to help our mayor and help the city.
A community hoping for cooperation and justice. For now, doing what they can to heal.
I just couldn't believe it was happening here.
We're all in shock. We're like, what? At a birthday party? Really? We're keeping our kids, we're keeping our families close.
And the cooperation you heard that community member call for is happening. The FBI and ATF are assisting the Sheriff's Office in its investigation. Just today, the ATF offered a new reward for information that leads to an arrest. Between the ATF, Stockton Crime Stoppers, and the FBI, those rewards now total $100,000. At this point, investigators just hoping somebody will come forward with something new. Chris and Laura.
Yeah, good to know, Gabriel. And we will want to remind people that if they have information, they can remain anonymous. Gabriel, thank you for the update. And as he mentioned, the reward to find the suspect or suspects continues to grow. If you have any information that might help with this investigation, please call Stockton Crime Stoppers. You see that number right there on your screen, 209-946-0600. Again, you can remain anonymous.
Meanwhile, Governor Gavin Newsom announced that up to $70,000 is now being made available to victims, families, and witnesses of the shooting. That money comes from the California Crime Victim Compensation Board. It's meant to help cover funeral expenses, mental health, and medical treatment, along with income and support loss. We have more information on our website, abc10.com.
And ABC 10 will continue to follow updates on the Stockton mass shooting on air and online. You can keep up with all breaking news as it happens on the ABC 10 Plus TV streaming app. It's free to download on your TV.